I kind of view that if Mr. C is the deepest, darkest recesses of Dale Cooper, you look at all the stuff that Mr. C can do, where it's like he's a billionaire, but he doesn't really care about money. It kind of coincides with how Cooper can gamble at the end of season one, and he's confident that he can get all this money, but
Mhm.
it's kind of a secondary thing. It's a means to an end. But then you look at Dougie, where there's all the little things of like, if Mr. C is like this active evil in the world, that the exact opposite would be a passive good. And I think that with Dougie, it's really up to other people to kind of guide him in a direction, but it'll help everyone, including him. And again, like we can say what we will about when he becomes Del Cooper if he does the right thing, but that's how I view Dougie and like how he'll help the Mitchum brothers from this point on. I really think that it's just Cooper where he's not quite in control of his body. It's like I was saying before, is that if Mr. C is this active evil that somehow could
Mm.
circumvent being in the Black Lodge, that Cooper can only be confined to this exact opposite. So I think it's just that Cooper's very aware of who he is, but he just can't act on it. And I think that he's doing the best he can, and honestly, it seems to be that it's working. And I think that he can have that understanding of what helping the slot lady, how what that did to her, the Mitchum brothers, how they value Dougie greatly. So I think that there's a lot of those small scenes throughout that just show that Cooper is underneath there. And I think that's why I'm fine with the Vegas storyline and why Dougie is there for so long because
Mm.
he is there the whole time. It's just like it's just as frustrating for him as it is for some of the viewers.
Where do you think Cooper is during those 25 years?
I think that he is indeed in the waiting room, and I know people have a discussion or have discourse about how long it feels to him. I honestly think he feels every moment. I think that's a factor of why he's so slow when he gets to the real world because when you spend nearly half of your life in this like otherworldly, like presumably malevolent type of
Yeah.
atmosphere, that your sense of time it doesn't really matter to you. So I think that's another factor of like why Dougie is the way he is.